So I have an issue with charge teams right now, or charge in general. I believe charge is probably the worst archetype in Endgame right now. If you just do story or excavation, things like that, then you don't care about the best or the worst team. But if you get into Endgame, then suddenly you have an issue with charge, because in mirror dungeons, if you want to clear fast, which is literally what you want so you don't waste your entire life in the dungeons, you're not playing charge. There is no reason for you to play charge because everybody else is faster. If you play burn, well, I mean, you have glimpse, like that's literally enough. I don't even have to speak about the ideas or anything. If you play bleed, well, you have the I forgot the name, the white thingy, what gossipium or something like that, that doesn't unstagger the target and then let them clash you again so they proc bleed more. So you go apply a limbillion bleed with the ego gift, and then you keep clashing and then you kill everything super fast. Rupture has Thrill, which is basically Glimpse of Flame. Tremor has the vial thing, as I know. Like I saw this on Reddit or somewhere. Like you just pick the vial and it kills the next wave or something like that. I didn't try it yet because I didn't level the IDs. Well, poise is poise, bro. Like, mirror clear water for the name, and then suddenly you deal a billion crit damage. And then if you're funny, you play the Kurokumo, but it's nothing crazy, right? But yeah, charge is just existing in all of that, and the ego gift are just damage. Like it's nothing crazy. Like just deal damage. That's all. Like we all deal damage in Murder. Everything deals damage, so you just deal more damage. Whatever. You don't have a status effect on top of that or anything. So yeah, it's whatever. Next thing, if you do railway, well, you play charge. It's gonna take you a while because you have to ramp up your IDs first, then you use your nuke, and then you have to get the nuke back in your skill bag before you can nuke again. And this is going to take a while compared to the other team that just deal damage, apply status, status deal damage, simple and fast. Charge is actually ramping up, but then it's slow to get the nuke back and everything. It takes a while. Then you're gonna lose a lot of turn in comparison to the other team. And it's why, I mean, there's never gonna be a charge speedrun, right? Yeah, meta team right now for Railway anyway is the Blood Fist. Here, I believe you can use the Sinking as well. And then use the Blood Fiends again, because the buff favor the Blood Fiends. Even with the charge buff, and I believe it's envy resistance. Maybe I'll put it here on the screen or something. It's envy resistance reduce, and then you deal a bit more damage on your nuke. It's not anything like crazy compared to the other. And then we have what? Like yeah, that's it. That's literally all the end game. Like charge is nothing in endgame. It doesn't take this. You don't play charge in endgame. Can talk about the sinners for a bit. So this is the team I use, right? And this is the IDs I don't use. This guy is a rupture ID, so we don't use him. This guy is a decent support, and we could use him, but opportunity cost means we would give up one of our better support to use him, so we don't do that. He's pretty decent otherwise, man. It's just kinda just old ID, like charge count, and you use your charge count to give charge barrier to everyone, which is charge count as well. The ID go is good, but if you want to use it, you need gluttony, and you're not getting gluttony in the charge team, so unlucky. And even the corrosion is pretty decent, like 3 fragile, but yeah, once again, you're never gonna overclock this, because you need gluttony. You don't have gluttony unless you use him. Yeah, so the team I use is this. Simple. W Corp is the support, Mersault is the support, they deal damage. That's simple. This is support, 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 and then we deal damage here. Damage, 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 damage. What the issue do I have with this? Well, it's simple. We deal damage. That's the issue I have. That's all we do. We deal damage. Like, we deal big nuke slash, big nuke slash, big nuke blunt, big nuke blunt. So there is them doing blunt, them doing slash, she does slash as well, Ego does slash as well, and then Mersault does slash as well. Mersault I play defense level down, slash fragile, so only for the W Corp nukers basically, because multi-crack doesn't do slash nukes. And this is good for everyone because defense level down. So if your Mersault goes first, you use this, everyone does more damage. If your Mersault doesn't go first, you use this in envy resonance, you apply charge count to everyone after they use their nuke, and then you get envy damage up to everyone. So it's pretty decent. That's not the problem I have, but the problem I have is it's just damage. If anyone resists slash, suddenly, well, your damage is halved. If anyone resists blunt, it's the same issue for them, but they're only 2, so maybe the next multi-crack will be different, right? Maybe they won't be blunt, I don't know. Anyway, if someone resists envy here, same thing, suddenly you don't deal damage. If someone resists the gloom nukes, it's the same thing here, suddenly, well, you don't deal damage. So, yeah. It feels like charge needs something else than just damage, damage, damage. Like, sinking does damage, and I have the sinking effect as well, and I have the nukers of the sinking stacks, if you Solemn Lament. And I have this guy as well. Bleed as well, the Blood Fiends, and for some reason they all have AoE on their skills. Well, all but Gregor, right? AoE, you have AoE. You have AoE here as well. And then on top of AoE dealing insane damage, then you have Bleed. So it's like, this could be a charge skill. Literally, like you ramp up and then you use this. Once you're ramped up, you deal an insane amount of damage. And then you apply Bleed. So it's like, even if they resist the lust, you dealt an insane amount of bleed count. So you can just give more damage by bleed to the enemies, even if they resist this. And if they are staggered, then obviously it doesn't matter. So, yeah. If you play burn, simple. You deal damage, and then you have your magic bullet, right? So you get your magic bullet stack, kaboom, you apply magic bullet, dark flame, and then suddenly what happens? Boom, you have basically glimpse, but it's bright. That's like, even if you don't deal damage, then you can do this and you will deal damage with this. And I could go on about all, I mean, if you play the Rupture, you know, like, this is Rupture. This is this guy. This is Rupture. Like, you just do like Gluttony Resonance, then you put your Deviate Rhodion, and then suddenly, kaboom, you apply a billion talisman, and then you nuke everything in the second turn. Like, what the hell? Charge, yeah. Just damage, damage, damage. And it feels like we need to end this. W Corp. It's missing someone. I believe like there was... it's here, right? Yeah, there was a Rhodion here. So if she could come out, then maybe we can finish the W Corp arc, and then we move on to the multi-crack and we do something with multi-crack. So we will have this, our team here. We have our Rhodion, W Corp Rhodion, maybe, and then we get someone else. Maybe a Sinclair, maybe a Grigor will be decent, because Grigor has the very, very good ego for charge. That is IDD. But he has no real charge ID so far, so if we could have Gregor ID, it would be very good for charge. Probably not in W Corp actually. we would like something in the multi-crack, so we will have our multi-crack team here. Then you have your ADD Grigor, which will help every multi-crack ID ramp up faster. Something. It will be pretty decent, but then we still have the same issue of, hey, it shall just deal damage. So we will need something else, just in case there is crazy damage resistances or protection. So I don't know what Project Moon can do, but I'm pretty confident they can cook. Maybe not by the next Kanto, or maybe by the next Kanto, I don't know, we'll see, I guess. And yeah, that's all for the video.